Hi, this is Dane with your tip of the week. The title of the tip of the week this week is called Programming Yourself for Success. And with that I ask you, how are you programming yourself? I've become acutely aware recently that our programming is very direct and very specific. I was reading an action-adventure book not that long ago, and I found myself thinking about it and the action and drama of it throughout the day. As I kept reading that book, it had a big influence on my thoughts and what was happening throughout the day. I was starting to check this out, so I watched a movie also, relatively late at night, and before I went to bed, and my dreams were directly related to the movie. I guess not really a big surprise, but I'm just seeing how specifically that all of our programming is taken in, and thoughts being things, automatically it's directly affecting us and our creating in our world. We've all had the experience of talking with somebody who is either negative or is having a bad day or is down or what have you, and you leave feeling either drained or negative, but not in a good space. So when you take a step back from all this and you look at it from the point of view as being a creator, knowing that what goes in is what comes out, or what's inside you is what comes out, you'll realize that you are programming yourself and you're choosing the programming, whether you like it or not. You are a choice always. So I ask you, how are you programming yourself? And this isn't new information, but most of us have never really taken, I don't believe, a really solid look at this and put it to practice. There's that old adage about it takes a jet plane, 85% of the fuel is used during takeoff. And it's the same thing with us. We get inundated with negative, fearful, restrictive information from the media, from TV, from other people and conversations and so on. So to break away from that, we kind of have to take the pendulum in the other direction. And that's where I'm going to put a challenge forth, a 30-day positive mental challenge. And I put these challenges forth before, and the reason I make a challenge is because if I was to say that I challenge you to change your life forever, all the cackles in the back of your neck would stand up and you'd just go, no, no, no. Your psyche would just reject that. But when you take a challenge, or just a period of time, don't have to call it a challenge if you don't want to, a period of time, and decide to really do it for that period of time, first of all, you'll be able to fully commit because it's not forever and you're not fighting yourself. And after that 30 days, you can just go back to doing however you want to do things. But I can guarantee you, when you feed your mind positive information and surround yourself with positive people and have positive conversations, I can guarantee you that the pendulum will swing and you'll start to have much more harmony in your life, much more abundance, much more fun and less drama in your life, because what goes in is what comes out. So I invite you to pay attention to what's going into your mind, whether it be reading, whether it be watching TV or the internet, whether it be listening to the radio or having conversations at work or wherever. And I invite you to go on this 30-day positive mental diet. And you'll just see how much this is affecting you. I know people who have go to sleep with the TV on and say, oh my God, don't do that. You're just letting whatever random information going into your mind, whether it's a negative program or a drama-filled program, and you are programming yourself. It is up to you what goes into your mind. And in that, I don't know, most of you know about the appreciation writing before bed or the successes and magic and insights before bed. Get yourself in a good frame of mind, feeling good before you go to bed. And that way, that is what your brain picks up on, and as you go to bed, I can guarantee you'll wake up feeling better. How you go to sleep is how you will wake up. So feed your mind positive, affirmative, abundant information. And not just before bed though, but think of that throughout the day and be in a place of receptivity for your good. And that's how we do this. This is how we program ourselves for success, is being aware, being in the high watch for what goes into our mind. So I invite you to take this challenge on in a fun way, in an adventurous way, in staying connected with how you feel, it is done unto you how you feel. It's the feeling that creates. So keep yourself in the zone by staying aware of what's going into your mind, what you're reading, what you're listening to, the conversations you're having, and therefore how it's affecting you, how it makes you feel. And continue to do things that make you feel good. Have a great time feeling your way through life, feeding yourself good positive fuel from which the good will flow and come back to you. Have a great time creating an extraordinary life of feeding yourself good fuel.